To me, one of the very amusing things about baseball is the continuing controversy between the umpires and the players. I always get a chuckle out of it when I get a chance to see a game when there is some contested call and the player gets just so furious and he starts waving his arms around, and oftentimes you'll see the manager come striding out to the dugout, and he is coming out with such fierceness and determination. I have thought sometimes of saving some of the pictures that are published in the paper where you see the umpire and the player or manager, and they're nose to nose, they're eyeball to eyeball, and they are just going at it so furiously. One of the things that amuses me is that it doesn't make any difference how vehement the player or the manager is, he always loses. The umpire is the boss. What he says goes, and when he has said it, that's it. It always amazes me how they seem to think that they're going to be able to change his mind, because it happens over and over again, and they never do. The umpire, he's the boss. He runs things. Now, we are told that in the life of a Christian, we also have somebody who runs things not in that same authoritative way as the umpire of a baseball game, but it's to be noted here when it says, let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. The word that is translated rule is really has the idea of be the umpire. It is the peace of Christ that is supposed to call the signals in the heart, in the life of a Christian. What this portion of Scripture gives to us is the fact that the Christian has an umpire inside of him that is to call the signals for him, and the Christian is to allow this umpire to do that. You see, here is the difference in where my illustration falls down. They've got to give in on the baseball field, or else have a fine or get out of the game entirely. But here, we don't have to give in to this umpire. It will be at our own expense if we do not do it. But we have the specific command of the Scriptures that we are to let the peace of Christ be the umpire in our lives.